What's going on, guys? Bowen here, back with some Dragon Tamer. So let's get into say we're going to be checking out the breeding event, and I don't know if they're going to be doing this from now on, but in my opinion I do like this a lot better. They did change up the breeding events, but yeah, it's returning. I guess they're going to start bringing back some of the older characters that they gave away. Unfortunately, I already have a Behemoth, but if you guys are missing the character, you will be able to get another one. Even if you do have it, you'll just get shards for 5-star in the character, so that's always good. It's going to be 30k, which is quite a bit, to be honest. We'll see if I can actually get that. I don't know. The highest I think I got is like 20 something. Even then, the breeding events recently have just been insane. Because people have been getting a crazy amount of points, and it also depends on how lucky you were in terms of the people you went up against, because there were some events where I just pretty much had nobody competing with me, and then other ones where I was like 20th on the list, because people were spending a lot, plus they added in the new the speed up, the 5-minute speed up ones, which people were saving up a ton of them. Plus, if you knew the breeding event was coming, because they do announce it, and you get lucky enough to breed legendaries and stuff like that, or what they would do as well, which might still work, I'm not too sure, is just have like 3 or 4 legendaries chilling, and then pretty much just try to get two more legendaries in both these slots, so that way you collect all of these. That's an extra 500 on each of those, because hatching is 500, and then the minutes on the breeding one for like grabbing these would also work, and yeah, the points were like insane numbers right when the event started. So yeah, if you got one of those groups, it was just insanely hard to catch up. So I kind of like this a lot better, although the pricing I think is can use a little bit of work. Let me know what you guys think. But we do have a way to get Behemoth if you guys want to go for it. You do have a chance to get these. I currently have some of these. So with these chests, I think they're going to be changing them because they're pretty insane. Because they spread over all boxes instead of just that single character box, which I like it that way just because it's easy to farm a character. But I see them changing that just because people are going to be using it to get characters from here. Pretty much I could pick any of these characters right now and get close to getting them after this event, just because what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these, which are 15, because I don't need either of these. So I'm not really trying to get this character. If I get the character, that's fine. But I want to get the 27 boxes done, or even if I can get about 17 of these boxes done, because I have 1,300 of the other ones. But if I can get about 27 of these boxes done, as many as I can get out of these done as I can, leave one left, and then after that one you get a guaranteed dragon egg. So pretty much you're just going to pick which character you want at that point, and it's going to be one of these for me. So yeah, hopefully I can get that done. And then you also have summons. Probably a good idea just to grab those for other events like the Sakura one or stuff like that whenever they bring those back out. And then you have these, I guess, if you just don't need the character, or if you don't want the, or maybe you already have a 5-star, because a bunch of people probably already have that done. But you do also need these 2 characters. Also a good idea to grab 2 of the same epic characters, so I would work on getting that done if you guys haven't got that done. I pretty much have both of them already, but yeah, make sure you guys keep 2 of every epic, even the Christmas ones, because recently we had one finally where it was I forgot which character it was, but it was pretty much a hard character to get, and that was the last breeding event. And yeah, pretty much I didn't get that one done because I didn't have 2 of the characters. But yeah, we got these 2 going, so there's 2 hours on that. Let's breed again. I'll just put them on the epic so I know. And then we're pretty much looking for the other pair of characters. Did I pass it? No, it didn't. The other one should be a little bit lower. I think it's at level 30. There it is. And 28 minutes. Sorry, we can speed that one up because I don't really want to wait on that. Alright, that one will wait on 7 hours. I don't know the timer on this. And then of course timers are going to be different depending upon what your statue level's at. So if yours is fully maxed, then the timers are going to be a little bit different. They need to do something about this though. They need to have a way to either add more slots. I don't know. They need to do something about this because 5 is not enough with these breeding events. I think they did it that way for a reason though. Because pretty much we'll just spam all the autos, get those out of the way for these. But yeah, that's going to be the breeding event for this time around. Hopefully you guys are lucky enough to actually get the Behemoth. I honestly would recommend not going for the 30k points. You could actually farm this as well. It's a little bit harder to do because you're going to need to just farm the same 2 set of characters instead of actually going for the egg. I'm just going for the egg because I want the shards, but might as well try to get an extra character if I can get one. But I'm going to be going for this. So I could technically farm these, which is 50. It's way more than this. I doubt we'll get to... I could probably get to 30, but to farm it, you basically just need 2 of the older characters. So hopefully you guys still have basically these characters here. So certain characters, like let's say you use this one here, the timer for this is going to be a lot higher than the timer for just the regular grass one, or the fire one, or the water one. And then the timer starts getting higher as you go up. So these 2, you would just put these 2 in, or you would just use 2 for the green ones and sit there and farm the same characters over and over and over until you get enough points for it. That's assuming you have the time for it as well, because those eggs are pretty much not worth anything. Plus you get the timer, the minutes, I guess, which would help out. But yeah, that's how people were getting insane amounts of points, because they were doing that, and then they were just speeding up the times. And if they had enough gems as well, like they pretty much were just dumping it into that as well. But we'll just do it this way, and then honestly they probably should just take off the... I guess at this point they don't really need to. But during those breeding events, the uncommon egg was pretty insane. As well as you could actually use the eggs. If you are pulling eggs, of course you're going to have the lower level ones though. I just don't have any extra eggs. So you pretty much want your thing to be full all the time. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the returning character. Hopefully you guys have both the characters you need to actually get it. If you guys are really wanting the character and you want to just breed it, or you can farm the 30k, which honestly, if you have the time for it, it's a lot easier to do that than try to get lucky with this. And unless you have a ton of speed ups to speed the characters up, and then of course if you already have it, I would recommend grabbing the boxes over, like, even if you want the shards, like, yeah, you're gonna get more shards from this, but getting the actual character boxes, I think this is like 60 or something like that. But the fact that these go across all the boxes is what makes this way more better than getting the character, even if you don't have it and stuff like that, because you're going to be able to get the newer characters, which are going to be a lot stronger when they pop up in this, or other boxes. Like, other events do offer boxes. I think this one offers boxes as well, so you can farm them in this as well. So I actually have all 3 of these characters, but it doesn't matter because I'm just going to buy the boxes from this. I think Ash would be better on that. But yeah, so it goes down by 2. And then if you go check the... So pretty much all these are working together at this point to try to get you the character. 26. So yeah, that's what we're going to be getting. So I'm going to be able to get maybe another one of these, but the main thing I'm going to be able to get is one of these. I haven't decided which one I'm going to go for. We could also just wait for them to refresh, because normally they switch out some of these when the thing ends, so it's in 6 days. I gotta look into these characters. I know this character here is really good because of I think it's the heal. I don't know. I know their skill is pretty good. These other three I'm not too sure. I haven't really looked into them. I just know this one's really good, so I might just grab that one. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the new breeding event. I kind of like it better just because I don't have to compete with anybody and I actually get stuff. I think the only downside is, did we get food? I don't remember what we actually got from the breeding. I have to go check the... I don't remember what you got besides the... Oh, I think we got summons. So we would get a certain amount of summons. Although, I think it was only top 10. Now everybody can get 2. Maybe they should do 2 here and then have a higher one up here. Or have 2 higher ones up here for like 5k a piece or something like that. Because not everyone's going to go for the character, because it's 30k, so they should have stuff equivalent to that in terms of, like, not everybody's going to want these. Although, in my opinion, they should be grabbing the box regardless, but, like, let's say they had enough for 50 and they only needed 25, then, yeah, they're forced to grab the shards, which I guess you can turn the shards in as well into this, so pretty much all works together, just depends on what you have. But that's going to be the breeding event. Let me know if you guys like it a lot better or not. I don't know if this is going to be how this is going to be from now on, because this is the returning one, but it is, in my opinion, a lot better, although they need more rewards, and I think the price is a little bit high, because I don't see too many people getting 30k, unless they're actually farming for that, or pretty much getting lucky, or do they just have a ton of speed ups and or gems to get that amount? Because like I only have 700 points, or they kept all the legendaries, because you can have 2500 points or close to 2500, because it depends on how many legendaries you get. But yeah, if you have 4 legendaries, that's 2000 points. Like some people were starting off with like 2400 points right when the event started, so yeah, that was really hard to catch up when you're barely starting. But yeah, that's going to be about it for this one. I guess we're watching. We'll talk to you guys later.